Loki back here with the man John Xero with Xero Customs and Breachpoint Productions. I want to thank you for letting us come out and here and play at this awesome AO. What can you tell us about this facility?
This facility was a state-of-the-art facility. Obviously, it doesn't look like that now. But back in the 50s when it was built just before the Vietnam War, and this base, Fort Walters, held a lot of soldiers that traveled overseas, went to Vietnam. This was an Air Corps hospital, VA hospital, and this building was actually the first building to have an HVAC system pre-built into the entire building. It was state-of-the-art at the time, and as time went on, Fort Walters just started getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and everything just went away. They didn't want to keep up the funding, the maintenance to upkeep it, so in the 80s and 90s it became less sparse and closed up. And then the current owners bought it. They cleaned, the 40-yard giant garbage containers, they took about 100 of them worth of trash out of here.
Wow.
Just, hospital beds and all, there's rooms where they're still filled floor to ceiling with beds, just from when it was a hospital. They're still sealed in plastic and everything. But all the ceiling tiles came down, that all had to be cleaned up. They've done a lot of work out here to make it so you can at least walk around without, getting stabbed by something.
So, and it's probably confidential, but how did Breachpoint Productions come out for this?
So, we actually, it was actually pretty easy. The owner of this property knew about Airsoft and posted up in Airsoft, Texas. And they posted up that, they were interested in maybe having some people come out, and use the facility. That was 2.5 years ago when we originally toured the property. And obviously, the second I came out here, I fell in love with this place. I was like, I don't care what it takes. This is gonna be us. We're doing this, and that's it. I wasn't gonna take no for an answer. About 1.5 years, we were just waiting while they did some finalized cleaning and stuff like that, and it just. But then one day it was like, hey, we're ready, and I was like, oh sweet. So we did the test game, which was invite only test game, and then we had the grand opening, and now we're doing normal scheduled games, as well as we've got a few events planned in the near future.
Awesome. Let's talk about Xero Customs.
Sure.
What do you do with Xero Customs?
We do high-end tuning and tech work. It's probably, I've been teching for around 16 years, which is a very long time in Airsoft. I've seen every brand get released, all their products come out, and there are a lot of people around that could build a decent M4 and make it sound really good, have a high rate of fire. But what we specialize in is performance and reliability. So you get reliable performance at that high-end expectation. So you've got a gun that is going to last 2 years at 30 rounds a second. It's not going to have the failures because we know how all the parts already work together. Certain brands will accept parts differently. So we have that experience. Not a lot of people have the experience of working on thousands upon thousands of guns before. And that's where, going with someone like us is a little bit different, is because we have all of that background and the years of doing it. Altogether, all of our techs, we probably have 22 years of experience between us.
Awesome. So, what ops do we have coming up at this facility?
We've got 2 awesome ops coming up. Third Coast Airsoft is hosting Operation Shooting Star, which is going to be the first weekend in March. That's going to be a milsim type game. So that's going to be, Sal is an awesome guy. I love Sal. And he's going to be doing, it's basically, I don't know how much I can, divulge on the game itself, but expect to get your butt kicked. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be challenging. That's Sal's games. You're dead at the end of it. It's going to be so awesome. And then the second game we have at the end of March is going to be a 511 Tactical and Ubisoft sponsored Division 2 event to commemorate the release of the new Division 2 video game.
Awesome. Awesome. Who all is putting that out here?
that will be Breachpoint Productions and Overwatch Tactics. We're working together. We're getting together. We're gonna, you know, basically all staff the event. And that event, we're gonna have a lot of sponsors. You know, we're thinking about energy drink companies. We're thinking about airsoft companies. Like, for example, Vulcan Airsoft has been confirmed. Obviously, X Customs will have the retail store out there. 511 will have a store, and then there's one more that's on the tip of my tongue. Obviously, you know, it's time to talk about it, and I never get everything correct. But it's going to be an awesome game, and the coolest thing about that game is going to be the loot system, which means that people are going to be able to keep stuff that they find in the game.
Even better. That's cool. So where can we find you on social media?
Social media at Xero Customs, but with an X. That's our Instagram. Facebook.com/XeroCustoms or XeroCustoms.com. And for Breachpoint Productions, it's BreachpointProductions.com or Facebook.com/BreachpointProductions.
Awesome. Appreciate your time. John, thanks so much for inviting us out again. And we'll see you on the field.